What's up, man? Hello from Dallas. Just going for a little evening walk here, guys. Just wanted to do a live stream now that YouTube has finally given me live streaming. Figured I would show you guys a little bit here. This is Cornerstone Park. This is in Henderson. It's a man-made little lake here that they have. A basketball court, pavilion, volleyball courts, tons of different things on here. So it's a nice little park. Check out. And it's just about sunset. So it's about 107 today, so it's super hot. But I don't know. It feels good. I don't mind it. I'm trying to pull up the chat here so I can. Okay, there we go. So we have Long Island, New York, Fort Worth, Texas. That is pretty cool. What's up, guys? Welcome. Appreciate the feedback, the comments. Fort Worth. Got a couple Texas people I've noticed. A lot of people from Texas watch the videos. Tuning in from Sacramento. A lot of California as well. Mostly Texas, I see, though. I see a lot of people from Texas on the channel. So this is the lake here. It's a little blown out because it's so sunny, but so if you're interested in Henderson, these are some apartments right here that they have. These are the Elysian at Stone Lake. And then right up there, there's another apartment complex, Castile. Tons of apartments and condos right over there. And this is just right across the street. Super nice. This is a all man-made lake, I believe. I don't think that this is natural by any means because we're in the middle of a desert. But it's nice to walk around. There's a lot of ducks around here. A lot of animals. I've seen a lot of rabbits over here. A lot to see. So north central Dallas. I get a lot of people from Dallas and Texas. Wow. So here's a sunset. Should be in about an hour, so I figured it was a good time to come out here. Not just a desert. No, there's a lot out here actually. There's Lake Las Vegas, which is really nice. There's also Lake Mead. A lot of man-made lakes out here. Super nice. Pretty sure the water was higher at one point here. Let's see. So might see a couple rabbits while we're out here. I've been seeing a lot of rabbits lately. I think just because of the heat, they try to get into the shade. Like I said, it's about 106 out right now. Super hot. How much are the apartments in Henderson? Planning to move there soon. So these ones right here, these are Elysian right on the lake. I believe those are about 1,100, 1,200 for a one bedroom. There's also these ones right over here, Castile. I believe those start just under 1,100, and those are super nice, really nice up there. And there's also another apartment complex up there. I'm not sure what those ones are, but then there's some condos and there's a lot of houses just right over here on the lake as well. This is a really nice area. If you can't find anything in this area, there is a ton more in Henderson. You can get lower, but I'm gonna have to do another walking tour over here one day because if you just go up the stairs and take a left, there is gas stations, grocery stores, Starbucks, Subway, all kinds of restaurants. A Walmart is half a mile up the road. So there's a lot right over here that you can actually walk to. Now let's flip this camera around, show my face a little bit. So yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff over here. It's a very convenient location. This is just off of Stephanie and Wigwam Parkway, and really good location. This is actually right over where I live. I just live across the street, so it's easy to get around. Honestly, if you happen to work from home or you can get a job really close by, you don't really even need a car. So let's see a lot of Texans in here. Damn, yeah, there is a lot of people from Texas. So if you're watching from Texas, are you considering moving to Vegas from Texas? What makes you want to leave Texas? I'm just curious because I hear a lot of people moving to Texas, There's a lot of people moving here as well to Vegas, Henderson, but I've been hearing of more people moving to the Texas area. So, did you like the AirPods right away? Yeah, the sun glare is bad. Did you like the AirPods right away, or did you have to get used to them? I don't love them by any means. I like them because they work really seamlessly with my phone, with my iPad, and with my computer. So you literally just click the volume button on your iMac or Mac or whatever, and you tell it to switch to AirPods. It just switches between all your devices really easily. You don't have to worry about Bluetooth, like disconnecting, connecting, picking up the, like if you just have Bluetooth headphones, sometimes if you're by your computer, it'll connect to your computer instead of your phone, and then you got to turn Bluetooth off and just kind of get to a hassle. So I've just found that the AirPods are just really good for that, and they're just convenient. The batteries last pretty long, so I like it. Job market and low cost is attracting people. Yeah, see, the thing about Vegas is you have to have a certain set of skills to live here. We have jobs in every field, of course, but this is Las Vegas, so everything is built off of tourism, hospitality, and all that good stuff. So yes, we have banks, we have insurance companies, we have everything, but clearly the main focus here is tourism. So if you have tourism experience and you're looking for a job in that, is a great place for you. So if you guys are on here, make sure you click the thumbs up button. That way more people get out and see the video. So the algorithm and all that good stuff. So just clicking the like button helps to YouTube to show it to more people. So let's see. Yeah, here in Texas, it's the jobs and low cost. Yeah. I mean, the cost of living here, honestly, since I've moved here, has gone up significantly. You used to be able to get a 2-bedroom for $1,200 at the complex I live at. Now you're up to like $1,400. So it's going up. I mean, I've seen studios go for $1,200, which is insane out here because the wages are not anywhere near that. So Dallas metropolitan area has 8 million people and still have 100,000 available. Wow. So flip this around. So yeah, those are the Elysian apartments up there, guys. I think I've said that a couple times, but we'll just keep walking around here. Just drop any questions that you guys have for me. It doesn't have to be about Vegas. It can be about anything you guys are curious about. How big is Vegas? It's about, I don't know the population, but if you go diagonally one part of the valley to the other, probably take you about 45 minutes. I don't know what that would be in mileage, but it's pretty big. It's a big place. So all right, we are back. I got actually, my phone was in direct sunlight for way too long, and I got the iPhone too hot warning, so the phone shut off. So try to stay in the shade here for a couple minutes and at least let this cool down a little bit. That's just how hot it gets here, guys. Just trying to do a live stream. My phone shut off because I got the iPhone too hot warning. So let's see. No WSOP for you. I'm not sure what that is. What is WSOP? Did the live stream stop? Good food without slots, malls, fishing, entertainment. Well, almost anywhere you're going to go, you're going to have slot machines no matter what. Pretty much any bar, unless you're in like a super high-end restaurant, there's going to be slot machines at any bar. Even Buffalo Wild Wings, if you go sit down and you're at the bar, you're going to have not slots, but like the video poker right in front of you. So, yep, I'm back. Live stream went down. My phone actually shut off because it said it was too hot. It's about 106 out, so try to keep it out of the sun for a little bit, let it cool off. I think just because it's sunset and, you know, the sun being right there, just got way too hot. So let's see. World Series of Poker? No. I don't even know how to play poker. The only thing I know how to play is blackjack, and I know how to pull a lever on a slot machine. That's about it. Besides that, no idea. What's the size of LA in your perspective? What do you mean by the size? Like, how big is it? Or what's the population? It's pretty big, if that's what you're looking for. It's a big place. So, got a lot of suburbs of LA. It's not just LA. Got West Hollywood, goes all the way up into the Valley area, North Hollywood, Thousand Oaks, Woodland Hills, go down to Torrance, Long Beach, and then you go down into Orange County. It's a huge place. I don't know why the comments keep. What's the cheaper area of LA? There isn't any. You can't find a cheap place in LA. So I wouldn't even bother looking there. If you're looking for a cheap place to live in LA, then don't even bother moving to LA because it's not going to last. And honestly, LA it's overrated, man. There's too many people there, high taxes. Like, the Second Amendment does not exist. I don't know what your stance is on that, but it's just there's too many damn people, man. It's like New York City. If you like that congested New York style type life, then I guess you would like it, but I wasn't a big fan. I liked it for a little experience for about a year, and then after that I was done. I couldn't wait to get out. They tax the smog. Yeah, they actually have they just added a climate change tax that you get taxed at restaurants. I think it's only 1%. But I was reading that California now has a tax for climate change, apparently. So, not surprised. Dallas Fort Worth is sort of like LA suburbs. Yeah, you know, I've never been to Dallas. I've been to Houston. Try to move around. Hopefully, if I lose you guys, it's because the phone got too hot. But I'm gonna try not to lose you guys, but no guarantees. Yeah, I've never been to Dallas. I've been to Houston. I've been to San Antonio. I never to Dallas. I would like to visit Dallas, and I'd like to visit Austin, although I hear Austin is kind of turning into like a mini LA, so I'm not sure if I would like it there. Plus, it's a college town, so I don't know. Apparently, it's a college town. So, if you guys are watching right now, make sure you click that thumbs up. That way we get everybody notified that we're doing a live stream on the channel, and others can tune in. YouTube likes that thumbs up, so I appreciate that if you guys could do that for me. Let's see. Plenty of car chases. Yeah. Honestly, that's the one pretty funny aspect about LA was all the car chases. There was like a new one every hour popping up on my phone, it seemed like. Car chases were the thing over there. Clean city, low cost, good food. Austin is a no. I'd skip Austin. Yeah. See, that's exactly what I've heard. Absolutely right. I lived in LA since I was 7. Totally changed. That's why I'm leaving. Keep the good work. Vincent, where do you plan on going, man? And I appreciate you watching, checking out the videos, liking, commenting. Appreciate you guys. Great. So if you're coming on as well, let me know. I know most of you have commented where you're from, but if you haven't yet commented where you're from, I know there's a lot of you from Dallas. Just drop a comment down. See where you're from. Being from Dallas, it's more like a mini LA, but cleaner. Vincent, moving to Henderson. Hey, you'll like Henderson, man. I like it here. Just be prepared for the heat. That's the only thing I got to tell you. Be prepared for the heat because it gets nice and toasty. Next month, be even hotter. Usually July and August are the hottest 2 months. So, ever check out a Golden Knights game yet? Not yet. I would like to. It's on my list. I don't know when the season starts back up. Do you know when it starts up? Let me know if you do. Because I would like to definitely go. Haven't been. Everybody here is crazy about it, so can't wait to visit Vegas. Where are you visiting from? October. Cool. My birthday's in October, so that'll be perfect timing to check it out. From North Dallas. Okay. North Dallas. So you're moving from Dallas over here? See, so there's a lot of people that come here at night, just kind of walk around. It's very pet friendly. You can have your dogs out here, everything. I'm going to try to make it over to the other side and show you guys the pavilion. I'm just afraid I might lose you because the phone is getting a little hot. But there's a pavilion over there. So let's head that way. Check it out. See what you guys think. Keep walking, but if I lose you, it's because of the heat warning here on the phone. Last game is on it. Same game. Just visiting. Okay. Well, you'll like it here. Vegas is fun. It's like an oasis on a desert. Lived in Arizona for 8 months, 1:15 time I got there, almost the time I left, so I can do it. Oh, you'll be good then. If you're used to the heat, you'll be just fine. The heat, honestly, it's not that bad. It is hot, but I lived in Florida, and I hate the humidity. I wouldn't say I love the dry heat, but I prefer the dry heat much more than the humidity. So, let's see, nicest pool you've been to? Well, I haven't been to any of the hotels. So the only pool I've really been to is the one in my community, which I really like. And phone is starting to get real hot, guys, so it might drop signal again. So if it does, I'll come back on. But hopefully not. Let's see. Reef, we're in Texas. Where are you guys from? Seems like most of you guys are from Texas. So how hot does it get there? Well, the hottest that it got last year was about 116. But I don't know. I mean, guys, it is hot, but I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's not hot, but it depends where you're from. Like, it's not going to bother somebody who's used to drier climates. Or if you're used to humid climates, you're not going to mind it. I wouldn't recommend spending like 3 hours out here, but just going for a little 30, 45-minute walk like I'm doing, it's not a big deal. Just bring some water. And honestly, I like to sweat when I'm out here. So, like if you're coming from Houston, Texas, Florida, I mean, I don't know. I prefer this climate personally. And 9 months out of the year, the weather's beautiful. Yes, it gets hot in summer, but 9 months out of the year, the weather's beautiful. You actually have seasons. You get some. All right, so we're back. Phone overheated again, guys. I knew that was going to happen as I was walking over here. Sun is brutal right now. Look at this. Got all these ducks or geese, some kind of ducks out here. Fucking shit everywhere. Gotta watch out. But look at all these, man. Holy crap. I don't know if you guys can see them. Sun glare. All right. Whew. Much better over here. Out of the direct sun. Look at all these guys. Whew. All right, let's see if we can catch up with some of these comments. What side of Fort Worth? Okay, you guys are just kind of going back and forth each other. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of palm trees. Not as many as in LA, but there's definitely a lot of palm trees here. There's a lot of them. I'm trying to see if I can get. It might be hard for you guys to see, but there's some over there. Oh, this one's chasing this. There's some back there. There's a lot of palm trees. Definitely not as many as LA, but check this out. All this greenery, water, and all these animals. Probably wouldn't expect to see this in Vegas, right? I don't know where they're all going. They're all going the same way. Oh. North Beach Street. What's the commute like in Vegas? The traffic isn't too bad. If you get anywhere near the Strip, traffic is really bad. Anywhere on Las Vegas Boulevard is pretty much going to be a nightmare. If you start going on I-15 north towards the Strip, anywhere over there, like anywhere you get around the Strip is going to be bad. Besides that, it's not too bad. Is the Strip downtown? No, the Strip is just below downtown. There's actually a whole other area, downtown Vegas, which is where you have Fremont Street, all the older hotels like the Golden Nugget, California Hotel, all the classic old Vegas is considered downtown. Look at this view, guys. This is beautiful right now. You guys can see it definitely a lot better than where I was before. Super nice over here. Pavilion. They got grills here. Volleyball courts. There's basketball courts back there. All very nicely maintained. We got restrooms over here. Big grass field. So you can play with the kids or just come out here, do some sprints, work out, whatever you want to do. But yeah, super nice. Look at all these. I don't know what they're eating. Eating something. I guess grass. I don't know. Anyway, how far is the airport from the rest of Vegas? From where I am right now, the airport's only 10 minutes. So from where I live in Henderson, 10, 15 minutes, you'll be at the airport. Very, very quick. So depends where you are. If you're in Summerlin, I'd probably say 20, 25 minutes to get to the airport. If you are in North Vegas or anywhere up there, it's going to take you a lot longer because the airport's right next to the Strip. So I like the area of Henderson, honestly. I think everything is super convenient to get to. Nothing is really far. Everything is around here. Anything you need is right over here. So what's the best neighborhood in Henderson? Is Pittman okay? I've never heard of Pittman, so I'm actually not sure about Pittman. But anywhere in Henderson is really good. I would just recommend staying away from anything that's off of Boulder Highway. Boulder Highway has a lot more crime. I always see cop cars over there. That's where you start to see a little bit of the homeless pop up. Just not a great area. A lot of sketchy things over there. It's where you get a lot of like pawn shops, cash advance, all that crap. Ghetto casinos, little rundown, tiny things. So, hey, bro, what's up, Chino? If you guys are coming on, let me know where you're from. Give the video a thumbs up. helps the video to get out so more people come on, more people can see it, more people can join in on the live stream, ask some questions. Feel free to ask whatever you guys want. Boulder Highway is on the east side, right? Yes. Yes. So once you go, yeah, it's east of the Strip. So I would just stay away from that area, really. Once you get away from there, you're good. But Henderson overall is super safe. I hardly ever see any police out here. There's no crimes that I've seen. Everybody's super friendly. Everybody is it's a nice area. I like it over here. You have the tons of parks just like this. Everything is close by, guys. Like Target, Walmart, Best Buy. There's a mall, restaurants. Anything you need is within 2.5 miles from me. Super close. Hey from Boston, I enjoy your channel. Thank you. Thank you, Fatima. Appreciate you. Appreciate you guys watching and coming on. How much is it to live on the Strip? You can get a studio on the Strip if you really want to live there for probably like $1,500, $1,400. But I would not recommend it because you're going to have to park underground. You're going to have to deal with all that. Getting in and out of your apartment is going to be a nightmare. I know some people who live on the Strip, and just getting in and out of their place is a nightmare because the traffic gets so backed up. People block the turn lanes because the traffic is so backed up. It's just a nightmare. I wouldn't want to live down there, guys. It's too much craziness going on. I mean, unless you're just about that life and you just want to party it up and maybe you don't have a car, go for it. Does it flood there? It can. See, right now is coming up to monsoon season is what they call it, in like June, July, August time. So when we get a lot of the flooding, yeah, you can get when you get a lot of the rain, you can get a lot of the flooding. That happens in some of the lower elevation areas. And the issue here is most people aren't used to driving in the rain. This is a very transient city. So if people are not from an area where it normally rains, they're not used to driving in the rain, and then they come here, you know, they think that they can go through these waters, and a lot of people's cars get stuck and all that good stuff. Check out these guys here, waddling along. What up, dude? So, like how everything is in walking distance. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I got rid of my car last night, and I have no regrets about doing it because I work from home, so I didn't need my car really for anything. And everything is super close, I'm not locked into a payment. Anytime I want to go further, I can just use an Uber and be done with it. There's no $400 payment continued. Just pay as you go. So, I don't mind it. And I definitely stepped in some duck shit. Damn it. Man, the live stream is lagging so bad. Connection is kind of going in and out here. It's not even the phone's hot anymore, which is weird because I have full signal. So I don't know. Let's see. The hottest summer I ever experienced was in 2006. Yeah, I have no idea how it was then, but the high for this week is about 108. So a little bit. Look at this. We got this white duck here, just chilling. Hello. Doesn't look too thrilled. So there's more of the pavilion, guys. Up here. It's a good view of the lake. Nice mountain view. Any fish in there? I don't think so. I don't know, because these animals got to eat something, right? So, I don't know. Maybe there is. Looks real peaceful. Yeah, this is a nice area to just come and chill. This is a great place to watch sunset, watch sunrise, especially sunrise, because it's not as hot in the morning. It's usually about 10 to 20 degrees cooler, so this is a good place to come and run in the morning. Nice mountains back there. And that is called Black Mountain in the back. Laquan Sanchez. Are there a lot of gyms? There is actually quite a few gyms. We have, let's see, we've got Planet Fitness, of course. We've got EOS is a popular one here. And LVAC, Las Vegas Athletic Club, is very popular. Orange Theory is here, F45, all those type of gyms. There's a lot of little private gyms as well, and they're all pretty affordable. I have EOS, and it's all super updated. It's not like a Planet Fitness at all. It has all the real equipment, squat racks, everything that you would need. $9.99 a month if it's just you, or you can do $25 a month, and you can bring a guest with you at any time. And pretty much all of the gyms are 24/7. I know EOS, all of them are 24/7. LVAC is 24/7. So there's a lot of really good gyms here. Let's see. From San Diego, are there any cool bars within walking distance? There is actually quite a bit. There's a really cool place if you just, here, let me flip this around. It goes, if you go walk down this road and you take a right at the light and then you cross over, there's a place actually called, I think it's High Scores Arcade. So they have all your typical bar food, full bar, liquor, wine, beer, everything. And they have old arcade games in there, so you can sit down and play all the old arcade games, which is really cool. If you go up the street, you've got Sunset Station Casino, which is a casino, but got a lot of stuff in there to do. I'm trying to think what else over here. There is, if you go up, like if you go right, if you go towards that arcade area, there is a lot of like restaurants and bars right up there. There's an Italian restaurant, all kinds of stuff very, very close by. So a nice place. I recommend it. $9.99 a month for gym membership. Yeah, man. $9.99, unlimited access. They have everything you need: squat rack, bench press. A lot of the EOS gyms that are $9.99 actually used to be Golds, and they bought them out. So it's basically a Gold's gym, and it's all been refurbished with the super nice lighting in there and everything. So it's a great area. How's Chinatown in Vegas? Is there ethnic? I'm not sure. I haven't been to Chinatown, actually. I believe it's near downtown, but I haven't been there yet. But downtown has a lot of mix there. Pretty cool spot. We're from New York State and are thinking about relocating there in November, hoping we can find work fairly easily. Depends what you're trying to do. I would definitely look before you move, especially if you have 5 months. I would just apply to as many as you can. But yeah, if you're going to do anything in like hospitality, shouldn't be a problem. Tons of things available. But there's also a lot of big companies that are moving in downtown with some offices. So there's a lot of work here. Just got to be flexible. And the fact that a lot of things are open late is nice. $9.99. Yeah, man. And there's no contract on it, so you just give a 30-day notice if you ever decide that you don't want to do it anymore, and you're good to go. Crazy cheap. Yeah, I actually just do the $25 one so that I can bring somebody with me, because $25 still for a 24/7 gym that's loaded with everything is still super cheap. So I just pay the $25 because it's worth it. Thanks for the info. You're welcome. Feel free to ask anything else. Probably be here for another 15, 20 minutes or so. So, have you hiked Red Rock yet? I have not. I've been to Red Rock twice, but I was with my family both times, and my grandma was with us, so she can't do any hiking. So unfortunately, I didn't get to do any hiking there, but I do plan on doing some hiking there. I would like to actually go back and do a video there as well of Red Rock. That was one of the videos that I've been wanting to do for a while. So hopefully we'll do that one soon. Let's see. Live in Summerlin, west of 215. Yeah, Summerlin has a lot of good hiking as well. Summerlin and Henderson, I really like those two areas. They're similar, but they're different. They have their own unique characteristics. I like Henderson has a lot of greenery and parks, and it doesn't feel as cramped. I feel like Summerlin, some of the areas do feel like they're kind of on top of each other, but it's still a very nice area. There still is parks and all that, and a lot of hiking. Is Henderson more the suburban feel? It definitely feels more family oriented. So yeah, I would definitely say that. I mean, you don't feel like you're in Vegas when you're over here at all. The only time you kind of get the reminder you're in Vegas is when you go into the gas stations, you see the slot machines. When you go into the grocery store, you see the slot machines. If you eat out and you sit at the bar, you typically see the video poker at the bar seats. So that's about the only reminder that you get. Besides that, it's super homey out here. Beautiful area. I mean, just look at these views, guys. It's amazing. Nice lake down here. Remember, if you're coming on, smash that thumbs up button. That way more people see the video. Helps YouTube to get it out to more people. Seems more like a relaxing city. Yeah, over here it's super relaxing, honestly. It's quiet. There's not really any chaos that goes on. I like it. Let's see. Are you guys still able to see the camera? It looks like it froze on my side. I want to see if you guys are still able to see it, or did it freeze? Are there a lot of spiders and scorpions? I have yet to see a scorpion, and I've been here for almost a year now. So yet to see a scorpion. Maybe we'll see one on the video. Let's see. Okay, cool. Camera should be good, guys. I don't know why I'm having so many problems with my connection because I have full service. Not sure why, but anyways. Let's see. Quick question: the wildlife. What kind of questions do you have about the wildlife? I don't really see anything here, guys. As far as like wildlife, I've seen rabbits. I've seen just some like lizards, big lizards. Nothing crazy. Nothing out of the ordinary yet. But there always is. You know, could happen. Definitely could happen. I mean, just out here. I mean, you could run into anything out here. Just walking through these rocks. You gotta be careful where you step. You know, you don't want to be crazy about it, but where you're stepping when you're in the rocks, because it could be a little tiny snake, could be something in there. You never know. So there's the basketball court back here. Hopefully I can keep walking and show you guys the court. So if you're coming on, I know there's more people starting to watch. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up, get the video out to more people. Drop any comments, questions, concerns, video recommendations, anything you guys want to ask, feel free to ask away while we're on here. Hopefully just keep walking around here. Saw your LA video too. Nice. Yeah, I mean, most of you guys seem to have found me through my LA video, which pretty ironic. I did that video 9 months ago, and then it just started getting a ton of traction. So yeah, here's the basketball courts, guys. So can't really see them because of the sun, but there's probably about 12 basketball hoops out here. So pretty cool. Found you through your LA video. Yeah, most people have. I mean, I don't know why that video got so popular. I posted it 10 months ago. It did pretty good. It started gaining a little bit of momentum, and out of nowhere, it's almost at 100,000 views already. So I just think a lot of people are searching that topic right now. So it just happened to recommend it to a lot of you guys. So if that's how you found me, let me know. I want to see how many of you guys found me from the LA video. Drop a comment below. Do you think someone would be better to move to the Henderson area if you are a single guy? It depends what your likes and dislikes are, because the reason why I like Henderson is you can go to the strip if you want to do that for the night. I mean, you're a single guy. If you want to go to the strip, you can go there for the night, and then you can come back and you have this nice, relaxing, beautiful place to call home, you know, and you don't have to be in the chaos of the strip, the loudness, the homelessness, all that craziness that goes on by the strip. But from here, it's literally 10 minutes. You just hop on the freeway and boom, that way. So Vegas population is booming, mostly Californians. Yeah, I mean, when I first moved here, I was one of them, obviously, but I lived in California for a year. So I'm from Florida originally. I don't know if a lot of you know that, but I'm from Florida originally. I moved to California for a year, and I moved here after that. So a year was enough for me to get the hell out of there. But I noticed when I moved into my apartment that, oh, there's a little rabbit here. I don't know if you guys can see it crossing, but there's a rabbit. Maybe he'll let us get up close to him. But yeah, I only lived there for a year. And when I moved here to my apartment, most of the cars in the parking lot had California plates. So I think it was something like, of the 10 cars around my building, 7 of them had California plates. So pretty cool. Look at these rabbits here. Look at this. Look at this guy. I don't want to scare him, but I wanted to show you guys. I was just curious. I'm from California. I love LA. Hey, I mean, if you like it and you enjoy it, then hey, by all means. I think, you know, I don't think people should just leave LA for no reason or leave their hometown for no reason. You know, if you're not happy, I think that you should relocate. But if you're happy with where you live, then that's all that matters, guys. At the end of the day, happiness is the biggest thing in life. It's not money. If you're happy, you've got everything. So, all right. So there's more of you guys watching. Let me drop some comments down below. Let me know any questions you guys have. Give video a thumbs up. I know I keep saying it if you've been on here for a while, but it really does help the channel to get out to more people. So appreciate that, guys. Have you been to Miami? I've been to Miami a few times, probably about 3 or 4 times. It was nice. It's a little chaotic. It has a similar feel to LA, where you have people who are like super wealthy, and then you have people that are on the low end. There's not really like a middle area in Miami. You're pretty much either super elite or you don't have much. And this here is just a giant shitstorm. This is literally duck poo. This must be where they enjoy going to the restroom. So we're gonna step away from here. If you're looking at South Florida, I would say look into Fort Lauderdale, West Palm Beach, Boca Raton. Those areas are super nice, much more family oriented, much more, I don't know, just not as chaotic and not overhyped. You know, the thing is, like, when you have these big cities, New York, LA, Miami, these people, man, people live to impress other people. Like, people go into crazy debt to look a certain way. You know, they feel like everybody's got the nice car, so they got to go get a lease on a nice car, and they can't really afford it. So that's the thing with those big cities, man. Like, it's like keeping up with the Joneses. Everybody is trying to keep up with each other. It's just a big rat race. That's the problem that I have with the big cities, to be honest. We have it here too, but it's not as prevalent here. You have a lot of people here who just enjoy simple living. Is Summerlin better for a single person or Henderson? I would say depends where you work. That's going to be a factor, depending where you work, how far your commute is. But I always recommend Henderson for everybody. If you're into outdoor life, you want a more peaceful place to live, but you want to be able to get to the strip, you know, it costs you maybe $20 in an Uber, then I would say Henderson. I always say Henderson. I'm just not a big fan of Summerlin personally. Some people love it, but not a big fan of it. I was there last week and checked out Legion Spur. Oh, so you were right, literally Elysian is that's Elysian right there. So you were literally right over here. I think Spur is a little overpriced. You can get a 2-bedroom at possibly Elysian, or I know you can get a 2-bedroom at Castile for less than you would pay for a 1-bedroom at Spur. You can get a 2-bedroom at Castile for 1,300, 1,320, 1,350. So depends on the kind of space that you want. But if you want to go for a 2-bedroom, maybe you need an office, a second bedroom to have for guests. If you're gonna pay the same price, then I would just opt for the 2-bedroom. That's just my opinion. But Elysian is pretty nice. I almost looked into there, but here in Texas, not like that. More chilled, laid back. Yeah, depends where you are. I think every city has it for sure. Every place has it, but I just think it's definitely more prevalent in like your main, Boston, New York, LA, San Francisco, Miami. Those are like kind of your big areas where you see a lot of that. Let's see, are there any dog parks and are places dog friendly? Yeah, this is not necessarily a dog park, but you can bring your dog here. A lot of people do to walk around. I know there's rocks over here, but earlier in the stream, if you want to watch the replay, you'll be able to see it later. There's some greenery up there. Super nice area where you can hang out with your dog. There is dog parks as well. I'm not sure where they are, but I know there is definitely some dog parks. As far as dog friendly, it's not going to be like California if that's where you're coming from. I know in California it was like second nature to have your dog with you everywhere you go. Here they're not as open to it. If it's a service animal, obviously you're good. So if you want to be able to do that, I would recommend just registering it as a service animal. It's pretty easy to do, and then you'll be good. Looking for a 3-bedroom, any suggestions? I've never really looked into a 3-bedroom just because I've never needed that amount of space, but I do know these apartments right here, Castile, Castile. They have 3-bedrooms. I think they're about 1,500. So if you want to do a 3-bedroom and you want to be close to the lake and everything right here, right across the street, I would check those out. You'll pay maybe like 1,520, 1,550. They might have some in the 1,600s for like a top floor, lake view or something. But I'm pretty sure the 3-bedrooms start at like 15 something. So you'd be good over there. Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Palm Beach, all the same area. No, they're all definitely considered. They're all definitely considered South Florida, but Miami is its own area for sure. Fort Lauderdale is nice. Fort Lauderdale is really nice. You have a lot of nice bars over there, restaurants. The beaches are beautiful, and it's just not as chaotic as Miami is. So I like Fort Lauderdale a lot. Right off of Las Olas Boulevard is a nice area. If you're looking to visit to Fort Lauderdale, I would highly recommend staying at the W. I know it's expensive, but it's really worth it. The pools there are amazing. The staff is amazing. I've always had good experiences there. I've only stayed there on an employee rate when I used to work for them. So I know it may not be in everybody's budget, but it's a super, super nice hotel if you're ever in Fort Lauderdale. Looking into it now. Thanks, Tony. You're welcome, man. If you do sign there, let me know. I know the property manager over there. So let me know if you do. Miami seems like it flows into Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, Fort Lauderdale is right above Miami, and then Palm Beach is right above Fort Lauderdale. Palm Beach is definitely a lot more low-key. West Palm Beach, Boca Raton, definitely a lot more low-key. So, let's see. Cool. Yeah, so we're starting to get some nice views now because the sun is really starting to set. So we're getting that nice orange glow. Look how beautiful this is, guys. I mean, the thing about Nevada is there's just mountains everywhere you look. There's mountains behind these houses, like right over there. You can't really see it. Mountains, 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 just everywhere. Anywhere you go, you're gonna have a mountain view. 360. So I'm gonna try to get a stabilizer because I want to do more of these live videos for you guys, but I don't like how it's like shaky. Try to get a stabilizer for the next one. There's another rabbit up there. How far is the Grand Canyon? If you want to go to the Grand Canyon South Rim, which is the actual national park, you're looking about like, I think 4.5, 5 hours. But if you're just trying to go to the West Rim, which is Indian owned, it's only about 2.5 hours, but it's not the real Grand Canyon. A lot of tourists come here and they go to the West Rim because they have the Skywalk, which is kind of cool, but it's kind of a tourist trap in the same aspect because you have to pay almost $80 just to walk out onto it. And it's cool, but I don't think it's worth $80. So I recommend going to the actual park because the West Rim is it's really a baby Grand Canyon. You got to go to the actual park. But about 4.5 hours. Mountains everywhere around Tucson or Tucson. How do you? I don't even know. See, a lot of people make fun of me because I say Nevada instead of Nevada, but whatever. I don't know how to pronounce some of these cities, but I try. Nobody enjoying the park today. It is hot, but there's it's just hard to see because of the light. But there's about probably 10 people playing basketball. There's a lady walking over here. There's definitely some people here. They're mostly on the other side. There's like 2 people over there, and a guy and his dog over there. I see another guy running over there. I'm just kind of in a more secluded area. I wanted to come to this side because it gives you guys just a better view of everything with the camera, and because the sun is shining down this way. So, but yeah, it's definitely hot. It's definitely hot. It's about 105 right now, but you know, it is what it is. We're out in the desert. So, any hiking areas? Yeah, there's a ton of hiking areas. Not directly right here, but if you go that big mountain right there, that's Frenchman Mountain. That's a really popular hiking trail. But any of these mountains that you see, like literally all of this, is just full of hiking trails. So you can hike all of these. And then just behind that mountain is Lake Mead and the Hoover Dam. So you can be, from where I live, you can be at Lake Mead and the Hoover Dam in about 20 minutes. Very quick to get to. Lake Mead, you can do water sports, boating, jet skis, all that cool fun stuff over there. Tucson. So it's a silent C then. Cool. What are the best malls? I would say I don't really go to the malls, to be honest with you, but right over here in Henderson, we have the Galleria, and I went there last week just to check it out. And the Galleria at Sunset, super nice, and it's not really crazy or anything. It's in Henderson, so it's not as busy as you would find on the Strip. But on the Strip, there's like fashion show, and then south end of the Strip, there's Town Square, which is pretty cool. Town Square is a nice area. Let's see. Take one sipsy up to Spring Mountains, best hiking. Yeah, I believe Spring Mountains, is where Mount Charleston is, correct? I went there a couple weeks ago. Loved it. Which would be more beneficial, house or apartment? It really depends what you're looking for. You know, if you want more space, I would say go with a house. If you're not 100% sure on the area, you know, maybe you don't have all the furniture to furnish a house, then I would say start with an apartment. And the good thing about the apartment is typically, you know, depending on your credit, obviously, but you typically only have to put like $300-400 down as a deposit versus with a house, you got to do first month, last month, and then you got to pay your security deposit, which is usually a month as well. So it really depends what you're looking for. But I'd probably start with an apartment if you're not sure. Do you hang out at the district much? I've been to the district a few times. Nice area. The district has a lot of little nice restaurants and shops. Also, right next to the district is obviously the Green Valley Ranch Casino. So if you go in there, I've gone to Green Valley Ranch Casino a couple times. A fun thing to do This is just a little tip. If you go to the Green Valley Ranch or any casino, really, they usually have tons of restaurants in them, right? So don't sit down at one restaurant and have a big meal. What I like to do is get an appetizer at one, go to the next one, get an appetizer, and just kind of like appetizer hop around the casinos. That's actually, for all the single dudes out there watching this, that's a great date idea for you in Vegas, is take your date to a casino and bar hop through the restaurants, appetizer hop. Women love food, and women usually love wine and margaritas. So there you go. Golden tip for you guys. Does it get cold at night? How frequently does it rain? Tonight it's going to be in the 90s. So these 3 months, guys, June, July, August, and then I would say into September as well, it stays, 70s, 80s, 90s, and hundreds. And 70s are rare. So I think tonight's going to be either high 80s or low 90s. It'll pretty much stay that way until about September, and then we'll start cooling down. But in the winter, it does get cold. It was in the 20s here in the winter at some points. We had snow, all that stuff. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I posted a video a couple weeks back about the weather here in Vegas, and I talk about the different months and all that. So kind of what you can expect in January, February, March, all that good stuff. Talk you through the entire year, all that stuff. So it's really cool if you've never been there. Do you gamble much? Absolutely not. I don't, because I never win, and it's just not a good use of money. If your family's visiting from out of town and you guys want to go with them and have a little fun, I don't have a problem with it, but the problem is, I just don't like the thought of gambling, to be honest. But I don't mind doing it with family and friends here and there. Retirement in Henderson. Actually, speaking of that, it's actually a good question. So right here is the apartments Castile that I mentioned. Right next door is a place called Revel, and it's actually a retirement community where every night they have catered dinners. They have all kinds of events going on in there. It's a super nice, I don't know if I guess it's a retirement community. It's a senior retirement center. So that's a nice place. I would look into that. It's actually really, really nice. It's like luxury retirement. I don't know what their prices are because I've never really had any reason to look them up, but right over there, it's called Revel, Revel, and it's in Henderson. So I would check that out. Have you been to the mall attached to the Alara Hotel? I have not. I would assume that's probably fashion show. Is the Alara on the Strip? I'm not sure. It was a nice, cool winter and spring here in Vegas. That's long gone. Yep. Yeah, the weather has been amazing. It's just these couple months where it gets hot. Besides that, the weather here is beautiful. You guys were asking about the palm trees. There's a ton of them right there. I don't know if you guys can still see them, but just everything we're seeing is 1,500. Yeah, if you can find a 3-bedroom for 1,100, that's a steal. If you can find that. Like 2 years ago. Oh, yeah, 2 years ago the prices were a lot lower. Even just a year ago the prices were a lot lower. So, Miracle Mile is near Alara. Oh, okay, so that's the Miracle Mile shops then. That mall, I would think. Unless there's another mall over there. I don't know. There's so many malls on the Strip, like little shopping areas. I've actually only been to the Strip, I believe, twice since living here, and both times was when my family was here. I just don't really have. I don't know. I just don't really have the desire to go over there too much. Miracle Mile Mall is the name. Yeah, I've been in there. That's it's also attached to like Planet Hollywood, and well, it's a nice area. I like that hotel. Nice shops there. Cool place. Walking through. Yo, get out of here. Duck just tried to bite me. Crazy motherfucker. All right, well, I'm just walking back now. Locals don't go to the strip at all. No. I know a couple people who do, but the only ones who I know who actually go to the strip have gambling problems, and that's why they go there. They don't go there for any other reason but to gamble. So, yeah. So yeah, sunset is really kicking in now. So throughout this walk, there's like little stories here as well. Cool. So what do you guys think of Cornerstone? It's a nice little area over here, right? And I know some of you weren't on earlier, so I'm gonna walk up here and just show you guys the grass, because I know a lot of people don't think there's grass in Vegas. This lady has her dog, or guy. I can't tell if it's a guy or a girl, but some greenery right here. See, so if you want to hang out here with your dog, you can. You can see all the palm trees now popping up in the back there, up there, up there. So when I lived there, I went to this trip. Yeah, I mean, if you're a single dude, you know, that's not a bad place. It's good for that, and then good for gambling. It's also good for restaurants. Obviously, there's a ton of just really good restaurants as well on the strip. So the only thing I will warn you guys, I said this, there's literally duck droppings everywhere. So just watch your step. But yeah, that's just the overview of everything, guys. So if you're still on and you haven't smashed that thumbs up button, make sure you smash that thumbs up button, guys. Help support the channel, help it get out to more people. Maybe there's some people who haven't seen the video yet, and it'll pop up in their subscription feed. That way they get notified and they can check it out, because I know a lot of people have asked me about the parks in Vegas. They've asked me about parks in Henderson and just things to do in Henderson. So this is just one thing I wanted to share with you guys out here. And just walking back. Major Pain. Hell yeah, I appreciate it, man. Look at that. So yeah, so somebody had mentioned they had looked at the Elysian apartments. Those are the Elysian apartments right there. So I'll just go ahead and cross through here. Probably hang out, guys, for another 5-10 minutes as I'm walking back towards my apartment. So any other questions, let me know. Any fishing areas in Henderson? That's a great question. I'm not sure. If anything, maybe Lake Mead. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm sure there might be something in here. I don't know if there would be anything in this lake. This is a man-made lake, but, you know, they may have dumped some fish in here because, you know, there is wildlife that lives here. So there may be fish. I'm not sure. Now, if you're supposed to fish or not, I don't know. But there may be in here. I'm not sure. Now, to me, just looking at this little area, it looks like the water probably used to come up here. So this might be losing some water, because whenever you see these like green shrubs like this, I don't know. To me, it just seems like the water line used to come up here. And I wouldn't be shocked, because, you know, I don't know how this gets filled or refilled or what, but like I said, man-made lake. Look how beautiful this is right now, though. I wanted to hang on and keep this stream going while the sun was still setting, but the camera is not capturing the colors they are, but the sky is like a nice, you can see the orange, but it's like a lot brighter in person. So super nice. Cool. So yeah, this is my first live stream on YouTube. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys got to, I guess, just see a little more of a raw video, because whenever you actually upload a video, it's always edited and you cut out the mistakes and you make it fancy and you put all this stuff. So I like the lives because I think it's a little more natural. I think people like it because it's not as curated. You know, they feel just feel more welcome. You get to know somebody a little bit better. So, any other questions that you guys have? I'll probably be back home in the next 5 minutes. So just feel free to drop them down below, and we'll just continue this walk here. See what this sign says while we're at it. Cornerstone Park. Animals visit the park because the habitat provides food, cover, and resting spots. Supports a variety of wildlife, including coyotes, jackrabbits, fish, insects, and numerous species of birds. So, yes, that's another thing. You do have coyotes here. They're not super common. I haven't seen any here in this park, and I haven't seen any here in Vegas, period, but I have heard of coyotes over on Black Mountain, closer you get over there. But, I mean, if they're on this sign, then I would imagine maybe they do roam this area as well. But from my experience, I've encountered a coyote when I was in California once, and it doesn't bother you unless you bother it. Now, if you have like a dog with you, I don't know. I don't know how it would react to that, but beautiful sunset tonight. The thing I see the most, guys, are jackrabbits, which they just hop along. They're not going to harm anybody. Look at that sunset, though. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous. Also, tomorrow, I just want to let you guys know I have a video dropping tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you're on the East Coast, it'll be 9 a.m. Typical time. I always upload a video. And it's just going to be 5 reasons why you should move to Los or Henderson. I think I titled it Moving to Henderson, but can apply to Las Vegas or Henderson. And then the following week, so next, not this Thursday, but next Thursday, I got a video coming that's going to be the top 5 reasons why you should not move to Las Vegas or Henderson. So I think those videos would be really helpful for you guys, and I think those will do really well as well. So any other videos you guys want me to cover, let me know. Any questions you got, let me know. This big dog up there coming down for the night. Look at that sunset. I just can't get over it. Beautiful. And in the summertime when we start to have more clouds too, you get a lot of those nice California sunsets over as well that you get with like the pinks and the purples and all those bright colors that come out. You get a lot of these in the summertime here as well. So sunsets here are beautiful. What about diversity? Any Koreatowns or anything? I believe if you go downtown, there definitely is more Koreatowns and stuff like that. But over here in Henderson, everybody's just kind of mixed together. There's not really any like specific towns for certain people. But I mean, I know in my apartment complex, we have everybody and anybody. It's very diverse. And I like it. I like it over here. But yeah, I believe if you're looking for something like that, downtown has a little bit more of that. Downtown's a pretty cool area. If you're looking for some cool apartments, there are a lot of like loft apartments downtown, but just be aware downtown, you're gonna have a little more trash. It's not gonna be as family friendly. You will have homeless, just like any other downtown, I guess. But how much for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath? I'm not sure. Downtown, you're gonna be paying a lot more. Henderson, you're probably gonna look around 1,300, I would say. Maybe less if you want to go into a little bit older of a community. You could definitely get less. But if you're wanting something a little bit on the newer end, I would say 1,300 is probably your bottom line for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. So here's where some of the water comes in. So, oh, it's nice and cool over here too. Nice cold air coming. Wow. So that runs into here. So that's how the lake gets filled up. In LA, how long were commutes? My worst commute that I had in LA, I went from Venice Beach. I was at Gold's Gym, and I was just going back to where I lived, Miracle Mile, Mid City. And I think it's only like a 10-mile ride. It took me over an hour and a half. So pretty bad. Even if you're just going, 2-3 miles in LA, you're going to spend 25-30 minutes typically, just because it's just so damn congested. So many damn people in one area. So hang out for a little bit, let the sunrise go down, and share this sunrise with you, or sunset with you guys. It's beautiful. Look at that. Quite a few new people coming on. Make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Helps the channel out. More people get to see the video. Smash that thumbs up button if you haven't. Beautiful though. Look at that sunset. It's just going to get better as we sit here too. Beautiful. I think this sign needs to be replaced. I think the sun has done a little bit of damage. Still readable, but you can tell it needs to be replaced. How far from Orange County to San Fernando? That depends totally on traffic, but you're looking at least probably 2 hours, if not more. 2 to 3 hours, I would say. There's the traffic on that 405. Could be killer, man. Beautiful sunset. Like how Vegas neighborhood's surrounded by parks. Yeah, it's not like that everywhere. Henderson is most, I mean, Summerlin has parks. You know, Summerlin definitely has parks. I'm not going to say it doesn't. But here in Henderson, there's parks everywhere. I mean, almost every couple blocks, you're going to find a green park, which is really nice. So, Summerlin as well. I would say Summerlin is the other area that has parks. Besides that, if you get into like downtown, you get up into like Blue Diamond, you know, you're not really going to get as many parks over there. Hi, can you have pets at your apartment like Small Dog? Yep. Mostly apartments are going to be pet friendly. Mine are pet friendly. I think you have to pay $30 a month for each pet. So if you have two, you would pay $60 a month. And I think you have to pay a like pet deposit. I don't know if it's 400 or 500, but it's a one-time deposit, and then you have your monthly fee. But yeah, most apartments are going to be pet friendly. How's the west side? The west side is where you're going to find Summerlin. Summerlin's on the west side, and then below Summerlin, you got Blue Diamond, you got Spring Valley. Spring Valley is pretty nice. That's also another nice area, Spring Valley. It's part of Summerlin, I believe. And then above there, you got the Northwest. Northwest is really nice as well. There's a lot of new stuff up there. It's just not as built up. So still a lot of like empty desert in the Northwest, but also a nice area. I just really like Henderson. Henderson is my favorite area. Thanks for the tips. You got it, man. Any other questions, just let me know. I'm gonna head back, eat some dinner, drink some water. I already drank my water while I was out here, so got to get some more water, fuel up. I might actually go to, fuck, I don't have my wallet with me. I was gonna go to Raising Cane's. So if you guys have never been to Vegas, they're also popular in like the Midwest, I believe. And then California has it as well, but Raising Cane's, amazing chicken fingers, garlic toast, fries, cane sauce. Super good and it's super cheap. It's like $6. Get a full meal. It's gonna fill you up. And who doesn't like chicken tenders? Raising Cane's was started, and that makes sense that it would start in Louisiana. I didn't know that though. Good fact. I never even saw it actually before I came to Vegas. Vegas was the first time I heard about it. Everybody here is pretty crazy about Raising Cane's. So it was my first time having it. And when I first moved here for about 2 months, I was hooked. I was going like 2-3 times a week to Raising Cane's. What is the job market like there? It's mostly tourism, but we have everything, just like any other city. You can find call centers, housing, you can work in apartments, you can work as a realtor, anything. You can do anything out here, really. But the majority of it is obviously going to be hospitality and tourism based just because of Vegas. But yeah. So kind of see a little purple and cotton candy colors in the sky over here, which is really nice. So Raising Cane, Whataburger, Dairy Queen in Texas. That's good to know. I've had Whataburger. I wasn't too impressed. I like Fatburger, but maybe I just had a bad experience at Whataburger. But I just was not too impressed with it. It was okay. And I think In-N-Out is highly overrated as well. Not a big fan of In-N-Out. So, whew. Anyways, we've been on for about an hour, guys. I'm gonna head back home, have some dinner, have some water. Just want to thank you guys for coming on. If you joined me for the live stream, if you haven't, you can catch me on the next one. Make sure if you haven't yet, subscribe. Make sure you click the like button as well if you haven't yet. And yeah, drop any comments again down below that you guys have. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Again, thanks for joining.